Hey, welcome to my first YouTube video, like my actual YouTube video. Okay, so today I want to touch on a little bit of like the daily struggles that, not only do I have, but a lot of my clients that are coming to me, this is something that they deal with. And I want to say that, what we're going to talk about today is more important than knowing what to do, how to eat healthy, exercising, all that stuff. This is the thing that kind of drives all of that and drives really the success to do what you want to do, and the also the results or the reward that you're looking for. So if you've ever felt that tug of war inside of you, it's like having two voices constantly battling for your attention. Or more so, you might only hear one voice, especially if it's super loud. It depends on your habits, it depends on your background, it really depends on how you grew up. So today we're gonna dive a little bit deeper into those daily struggles between, taking the easy route or pushing ourselves to be a little bit better. So on one side, there's always the voice of comfort. It always whispers, it's okay, take it easy, why push yourself? You had a hard day, you ate healthy all week. This voice loves the couch, it loves the TV, it loves social media, it loves the snooze button, it loves takeout, it loves ice cream, dessert, whatever that is. And it tells you that you've earned a break and that tomorrow is another day and you can start tomorrow. But that's not always the case. You know that moment when your alarm goes off in the morning, the bed feels so warm, so comfortable, and that voice of comfort, it tells you just 5 more minutes. But those 5 minutes turn into 10, then 15, and before you know it, you're rushing, you've missed breakfast, you're running behind, you're running late, all that jazz. Or how about when you're feeling hungry and you've gotten to that point where you haven't eaten for a long time? The easy choice is grabbing fast food or snacks. It's quick, it's satisfying in the moment, but deep down you know it's not fueling your body the right way, or it's not giving your body the right nutrients that you're looking for. Then there's the other voice, the one that demands more. It's not satisfied with just doing okay or taking the easy route. It urges to push yourself a little bit past the discomfort, push yourself harder. Maybe you hear that voice when you're working out or you're studying, or there's a moment in your day where you have two options of taking the easy route or, maybe something a little bit harder. So thinking about like when you're in a workout, there's two voices. It could tell you to go a little bit easier, to slow down, to let your heart rate come down, to rest. You do have another voice that says, even though you're tired and your muscles ache, it reminds you why you started, why you're there. It's the voice of the bigger picture, the long-term gains, the results that you're looking for. It's trying to push you towards that long-term goal rather than that short-term satisfaction. So one of the biggest things, and this is going back to every day we face choices, we face challenges, struggles, whatever that is. There is the easy route and the harder route. Do we settle for what's easy, or do we challenge ourselves to be better? And these are the choices that define us. These are the choices that shape our habits and ultimately determine our success. I think one thing that we don't think about is, even if you are taking the easy route, I'll start on Monday, tomorrow's a new day, whatever, though I ate 5 cookies or I ate a meal out. Even if it seems easy at this point in time, it's not going to be easy, because there are going to be those discomforts. You're going to be uncomfortable in your skin. You're going to be uncomfortable in social events. You're going to be uncomfortable while you're trying to work out. Maybe you're uncomfortable when you're playing with your kids. Maybe it's hard to get up and down off the floor with your kids or your grandkids. It's hard to walk up the stairs. Maybe it's hard to walk down the stairs. Your knees hurt. So going down the easy route is not necessarily going to be easy, right? And you think that, well, if I make this decision, it's easier to do this. It's easy not to food prep. It's easy not to take care of myself. It's easy to have that glass of wine. It's easy to do that. But in the long term, it's actually providing more discomfort in your life, right? Maybe not short term, but it's because you're getting that short-term gratification, you're getting that short-term satisfaction. The long term is what really, really suffers. When we're making those short-term pains, that discomfort, getting up, going to the gym, changing the food that you're eating, working on, getting up and down off the floor, getting stronger at the gym, going for those walks, making the hard choice to, not have dessert, not have that glass of wine. It's uncomfortable and it's not easy. It's going to be hard in that short term, but that long-term gain, you're gaining so much more ease. You're going to be more comfortable in your skin. It's going to be easier to get up and down those stairs. It's going to be easier to play with your kids or your grandkids. You're not going to feel uncomfortable going to social events. You're going to feel proud. You're going to be feeling good in your skin. And it's really hard when you're in that moment. And again, if you've struggled your whole life with body weight or body image issues, it's easy to take that easy route, right? It gives us that short-term feeling of like, oh, I can do this now and I'm satisfying this and I feel good about that. But then, you have that guilt, you have that everything else on top of it. You have the hard doesn't happen right away, but it happens in the future. And for some of those people who, if you look back 5 years ago, where were you? Where were you in your progress? Where were you in your journey? Were you where you are now? Or were you better off 5 years ago and now you're worse off, right? It could change. If you're that person who, 5 years ago, maybe you weighed 10, 15 pounds less and you moved a little bit easier, you were wearing size 14 pants and now you're size 16 pants. And you look back and you're like, oh, I would give anything to be there. But you can make that future 5 years from now. You can be in a size 10. You can feel even better in your skin. You can change the path that you're on as long as you are willing to make things a little bit hard and uncomfortable right now. When we talk about those voices, the voice that wants to make it easier, the voice of comfort, it will always be louder. It will always be there. No matter if you get to a point where you're feeling your best in your skin and you're feeling the most comfortable and confident, that voice will always be there. It will always be challenging you. It will say, give it up, give up. It's too hard. It will say, you failed before, this is okay, or it's okay to, I think the biggest one that I hear is, and it's really challenging for me to hear as a nutrition coach, when my clients say something along the lines of, I was gentle with myself because I had a hard day, so I allowed myself to eat blah, 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 blah. Or I allowed myself to have blah, 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 whether it's TV, whether it's food related, whether it's something that just gives that voice of comfort reason to do what it wants to do. But when we talk about the voice of growth, that hard voice, learn from this, improve, come back stronger. How can we be better in this situation? That voice knows your potential and it knows your goals and it's rooting for you. You just have to listen to it. But a lot of the time we're so dived up on not making ourselves feel uncomfortable, not making things too hard. And I don't know where this came from. This whole, I'll talk about this in future videos, but this whole body acceptance movement, this whole be easy on yourself movement, like these are all movements for allowing ourselves to be okay with just being okay and not pushing ourselves and not allowing ourselves to see our full potential or being our full potential, right? And it's no matter what, there's reward and there's mediocrity, or not even mediocrity. That's, I would say, discomfort. So that reward is that thing that you're really wanting, which is to feel good in your skin, to be healthy, to move and feel good in 10, 20 years from now, be able to walk up that mountain, be able to walk up those stairs, be able to play with kids, grandkids, whatever that case is. That's that reward. Before that, that journey is hard, it's uncomfortable. But then when we look on the other direction, it's easy, it's comfortable, it's not hard, but 10, 20 years from now, you're heavier, you're out of shape, maybe your blood results is showing that you have high cholesterol or you're pre-diabetic. And if we're not making these changes to get towards the reward, you're just going to be going in the other direction. It is such a hard truth to talk to clients, and the biggest thing is like, there's nothing easy about that conversation to have with somebody, of stop listening to that voice of comfort, that voice that doesn't want you to be better, right? And if you really have goals, or you're striving for something, or you're just wanting to be a little bit better every day, that voice you have to not listen to. You have to drown it out. You have to tell it back. No, I want to be better. I'm going to be better today. And just every opportunity that you get, every day there's something that comes up. Like I said, you wake up, there's the alarm clock. You have an opportunity to take the easy route or to take the hard route and get up. You're out and about, you have a team meeting, or things ran a little bit longer at work and you didn't have a lunch or a snack prepared. You can go to get fast food or order in or have just snacks, or you can go to the store and get a pre-made salad with pre-made grilled chicken and some avocado and make a healthy salad with some steamed rice. Every opportunity you have that option to take the easy route or take the hard route. But no matter what route you're going down, there's going to be some sort of hard and discomfort. It's just you choosing what that hard and discomfort path looks like for you. And that really is going to determine the person that you're going to be and the person who you are. But the best thing about that is, no matter who you are today and what you look like or what you're doing, you can always change that. But the only person that can do that is you. So leave some comments below, send me a message, let me know if there's more things you want me to chat about. This is kind of the idea of where we're going. We're going to talk about body acceptance. We're going to talk about the views of motivation. We're going to talk about falling off the wagon. We're going to talk about guilt. We're going to talk about restriction. We're going to talk about all the good stuff. Talk soon.